Hey guys, it is Jacob here today, but it is not Jacob the Lego Master anymore. It is now Creative Jacob. I posted not too long ago a post on my Lego Miata video, and I said that I have changed my name and actually my logo as well. If you guys want to go check that out, to now Jacob or Creative Jacob. Sorry. The reason why I did this is because I have future videos that I'm planning on doing. If you remember on the Miata video, I actually showed a 1/18 scale die-cast Mercedes SLS. I showed a little glimpse of that, and I have a couple other cars that I might want to show to you guys, and that one is including. So I might do some videos on that, and that's why I changed my name, because Jacob the Lego Master is very limited to what it was. It really sounds like I'm only gonna do Legos, so yeah, it's changed. We're here. Got a new desk. Well, it's not a new desk. I got the desk at a new location, and this is finally my own room, so now I can do whatever I want. So yeah, I also have a better camera, if you guys didn't know, so now the quality will most likely be better. But anyways, let's get right into this video. Oh, and also, sorry, I am a little bit sick, so I will be sniffling a little bit in this video, like right there. But yeah, and this is a Lego MOC as well, if you guys probably read by the subtitle, but okay. So let's get right into this video now. This is a rather large thing. Right now, I'm gonna say it's done. I don't think of anything that I can add to it. It's very complicated build. Some really cool Lego techniques that are used. Lots of ball joints. And you guys already probably saw the picture for it, so I'm just going to get right into it. This is the Lego Spinosaurus. Now, I do not want to say this is the one from Jurassic Park. I don't even know if you know that. It barely fits in the frame rate. Height-wise, like, you gotta, like, align it perfectly. That now, okay. Now, that's everything in the frame rate. It's a big thing. Anyways, this is this is my first dinosaur MOC, real dinosaur MOC. I made some smaller ones before, but they weren't real dinosaurs, because if you guys know the guy named Mindbender, he made like a Lego Velociraptor Transformers thing, pterodactyl, whatever robot. He made that. I made it. It was kind of cool, but it's not a real dinosaur, so I couldn't do it. But yeah, so it's a Spinosaurus, as you guys probably know. It took me a month in total to build this thing. When I originally made it, it only took me 2 days. So yeah, and you guys actually might know this this Spinosaurus model, the head especially, because if you guys like dinosaurs and you guys look at them often, you will probably understand that if you go onto images and type in Lego Spinosaurus MOC, it will show up a Spinosaurus in a gray and slight orange kind of thing, but it has a different spine than mine, and it's a little different, lots of different colors, but yeah. And that was made by Takamichi Iri, so I want to shout out him for giving me, or providing me, some pictures on some cool Lego things. Now, I do want to say, it was not instructions from him, because you guys know I do not like using instructions. So I did not use any instructions from him, and I just looked at the picture and found out the neck was probably the hardest part to build, and the neck was actually basically the only thing on the body that I copied. Well, not entirely copied, but pretty close. But anyways, let's get into this video. So I have some info. So I said it took a month. It's made by me. Well, this version is. So info on the real thing. It was 45 feet long. It was the largest carnivorous animal that ever existed. It lived it lived 97.5 million years ago. Its nickname was a spiny lizard, and it lived in Egypt, which was back then very Evergladesy like. Until it dried up. So yeah, minifig scale, I just haven't, just some weird minifig. I would say that this thing is a little small compared to like the Jurassic Park one. I feel like I could make it bigger, but right now this is good. Like I'm proud of it. Like it's the best thing ever made. But yeah, so it's just a minifig. But here we are with the real thing. So I'm gonna go through a couple things. So the design techniques that I use, some other things. I don't want to mess around with too much because this thing is very loose. Like these wheels, or you can already see I'm shaking the table and the back tail is moving, and it's a very fragile thing. One little different change in the feet or something, or in the hands, the pose goes wrong. So yeah, and if you're wondering why I said hands, these hands are little posts as well. Because if you guys didn't know as well, Spinosaurus was a top. This animal was a top heavy, so it uses hands to like walk like this. So it uses claws and walk on its claws basically. So yeah, adjustability stuff. You can slightly move the top jaw. You can move the bottom jaw. I will demonstrate. Pretty far. 90 degrees. Yeah, I don't think that's really how Spinosaurus looks. And if you're wondering why it's a top jaw, because top jaw just wiggles. In real life, it only go about there. Yeah, I also have a little tongue. It's more of a claw. Yeah. Okay, neck does wiggle, but I don't want to move it too much for the fact that I just said that lots of stuff is going to fall. So yeah, it moves. It doesn't go a lot far up because you can see the space between the neck post and that piece. It also doesn't move side to side that much because of the fact of its ball joint, and the ball joint doesn't twist. So it is kind of a bummer. But yeah, it works. So that's the neck. And if you're wondering, this part right here, this doesn't move because why would you want to see a dinosaur that looks like that? It looks like it's being chopped off. Like you could put like an axe in there and make it kind of look like, ooh, look, I'm chopping off the dinosaur's head, but that's not what a Spinosaurus looks like. Moving on to the sign, you can see that its eyes. I don't know. There we go. You can kind of see it now. They're those little stick, joystick pieces, the small little minifig sized ones with the ball in the end. Arms, they can be folded. I'm gonna try my best to make it look like. So you have post on the arm right here, and a post on the arm on the elbow, and you have a little bit on the wrist. So yeah, and the tail just dropped. So, and if you already know what that sound was, that was my dad. So tail just dropped. Let me lift that up. It's still standing, which is good. This thing will not stand with its claws up. Its claws have to be up. Moving down to the tail. I should just move it itself then. Actually, let's look at the spine right now. This spine, if you guys look at the picture in the original guy's version, he uses plates, so like 1x6s, 1x2s, 1x3s, 1x1s, 1x4s, 1x8s. I don't know if he uses 1x8s, but he uses them in that illegal clip system where you take the 1x2 clip pieces, or actually 1x1 stud clip pieces, and then you take the plate and you just clip it in there. That's how he did it on this one. Mine, I did it more realistically, where I just used bricks, the slopes, some plates, because I ran out. So sorry for the sniffling. We got originally this was not here. Yeah, put that down. Originally this was not here. It used to be actually skinny on the inside, and I wanted to add a little more fatness to the Spinosaurus. So I just added that little piece, and It's got some chrome on it. It kind of looks cool. I'm made of metal. So yeah. His legs were also skinny as well. Back down here, this plate right here, you can see this orange plate, and then you see this slope piece. This slope piece wasn't there before, and we're using the upside down technique where you put the one by one studded pins on inside of the bricks, and then just clip it on. This used to be only this plate right here was the only thing that used to be there. It was so skinny and it looked so ugly. So yeah, I changed that. I originally did have some claws on him, but I took him off because I needed to use him for something else. He looks really good with those claws, but that was really bad. But I had to take him off, so it's kind of a bummer. But yeah, leg posability. Move this up. So you have the hip. Basically, you have the knee. You have the knee part 1, and then knee and ankle right here. So you got knee, and then you have like the back ankle, and then you have the toes. So yeah, average posability. I also added this plate right here in between, because remember when I was talking about the neck where it splits? I added that in there so it looks like there's like the skin is stretching like a real animal. That's the problem with the Legos. If you're making an animal that has lots of posability, you want to make him look like he has skin, but you can't make that one if you have posability parts. Because who has a dinosaur that has that type of gap in between them? So yeah, or like that. This is terrible. Like, what the? A dinosaur doesn't have a gap like that. So yeah, and this dinosaur is symmetrical on either side. And for this part, I forgot to say this on the top of the spine. I added these little pieces right here to act like if some sort of dinosaur. I'm just gonna grab my T-Rex. If you guys remember these sets, if you guys are old enough, you'd remember these old dinosaur sets back then. So yeah, this is the T-Rex, and what I imagined was where some sort of animal would grab it down and bite on top of his spine, leaving some marks on there. And that's also not the only reason. Another reason why I did that is because I ran out of parts. So yeah. Anyways, back to tail. It's a ball joint in there. All these ball joints are the same in a way. They're like the same type of ball joint. But yeah, so this tail moves up and down and in and out. This ball joint, it's gonna be really hard to. Well, this ball joint does the same thing as this one, so I guess I don't want to show it. And then these are just 2 clips, which kind of sucks because I would rather have ball joints, but I don't have 2 opposite types of ball joints. So one of the clipping one, and then one of the ball that are single stud wide. So yeah, and these just go up and down. Yeah. Now, color choice. To be honest, I would love to be able to make the original Jurassic Park color scheme. So you have dark red, or actually dark gray, this gray right here, this dark gray, just over his body, and then on the spine, like in this section, and a little bit on the neck, and then a little bit on the tail, and on the spine up there. There's some dark red just scattered around. That would look cool. But I don't have that many dark gray pieces, so we ain't doing that. But yeah, this is kind of a big mock in the light post. Yeah, sorry guys, I did some changing on how I wanted to do my videos. But yeah, let's actually get a closer look at those hands, if we can. Also, you can see the eyes, mouth pretty well. And actually, I want to show you guys the technique for the mouth. You can see that I use those 1 by 1 round tube kind of clip pieces, whatever, to put it together. So yeah, let's get a closer look. No, the hands. A little farther. So that's a little too close. But you have these ball joints right here that are connected onto these swivel 1x4 plates. This ones that can twist. Well, not twist. They can like, you know what I mean. They're hinged in a way. And then the claws are just the simple claws. I have those robotic arms, 2 in white and then 4 in the gunmetal gray, and then those white large claws. So yeah, well, that is my Spinosaurus video. If I just did something really weird, but yeah. So yeah, this is probably one of my favorites because first of all, it's so realistic. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you would like to see more. If you want to see more, please comment down in the section. Please put it in the comment section down below, and I might make it. I am currently working on 2 other mocks. Actually, technically 3, but 2. 2 of them are minifig cars. So these minifig cars, where you can fit 2 minifigs side by side in a car. That is going to be the Ford GT, the 2017 version, and then the 2018 Porsche 911 RSR. So that's going to be something. And then the other one I'm talking about, I'm making a chassis for some sort of Technic car. So that means drivetrain, suspension, steering, gearbox, engine. Because I've never made something like that. So yeah, it might be cool. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like the video. Please hit that like button and subscribe. I really don't have anything else to say except thank you. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and hope you like this one.